Gilad is asking for an update. No one's really been annihilated, no. The Alliance, the Central Powers Alliance collapsed, kind of. We're now just all defense pacts rather than an alliance.
We're
The Izulian
alliance.
Galactic Commonwealth, United Developed Imperium, Transport Finance League and Kadraziri all allied with each other. Smoker is still doing his own thing on the outside of everyone.
Look normal.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that's more or less it.
Good. You got good as well.
Oh, and I'm conquered and I'm now integrating these guys. Just throw gun at the screen. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is, everyone I would like to go for are now allied with each other. So it's kind of put a bit of a block on anything happening.
For you, maybe.
And yet, none of you have come after us yet either.
I
We're
told you
building
when it's
the
gonna
fleet up.
happen. Yeah. For 100 years.
Right now, I'm just trying to make money.
Money, 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 money. And yes, I'm quite right in saying this is War of the Worlds. It's just a very, very slow War of the Worlds.
It was a war of the worlds at first, and then
Yeah, there was a war between us and Transport Finance
Can
League
I
and Kadraziri.
get some energy?
What was
Not
that?
from me.
Can I get some energy?
Yeah, I can help you out. What was that Mord you said though?
There was a war between us.
and
Was
they're tuckered out.
So that was Kadraziri and TFL versus Mordred's Magnificent
yes.
Monarchy, Royal Najlax, and Soldaean.
It was the
We,
Central Powers. At
We
the
we
time.
did a show of power, and it felt good.
Do not waste our time with such an outrageous offer again. You were asking for energy. I offered you some energy. That's just rude.
What did he offer you? Like one credit energy?
Of
And I
course.
declined. Thank you.
Okay.
How rude.
Where's my colony ship? That one. Colonize. Wow, nice planet. Good, that's one.
I'm going to assume that was sarcasm.
No, it was a good planet.
I really hope it was a holy
It was
planet
an empty planet with buildings.
I've got one planet in my territory. It's only 8 tiles, and every single one of those tiles is a tile block.
Construction complete.
What?
So yeah,
Colonize.
it's impossible to colonize because you can't clear them till after you land.
Colonize. Yes. Next. Did I build one too many? No, I didn't.
So if a player is in a alliance and they have people they have defense pacts with, and that alliance is declared war on, will those defense pacts trigger as well?
Only
Good
if you're
question.
attacked.
What was the question?
So okay, there's Alliance A and Player B. Player B declares war on Alliance A. One of the members of Alliance A has a defense pact with Player C. Does C get drawn in?
It would be.
I would think so.
So yes, Mordred, if you attack the Ganogians, Tome will have to defend them.
Okay.
I knew exactly.
How can
Just-
I?
I thought I'd make it easy for everyone.
Ah, Federation ships. Okay. I need to see what is what. Could use more battleships.
More battleships are.
Yeah, they take a year to build, so I only had chance to build a few.
I've got 4 years left. I'll start building then.
I think the 5-year turn is a bit too quick.
Yeah, I think so too.
I would agree.
You know what would be great is if you could edit the terms of the Federation once you've formed it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like reformation of the E EU.
So that, like the parliamentary democracy in EU, constantly get edicts and things to vote on.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
They could definitely expand that. They need to expand the sector system to be more like vassals in Crusader Kings. They need to expand the Federation system to be more about designing policy and stuff. They need to break up alliances. They can actually be made and broken more on a more temporary basis. Federation is the permanent one. In my opinion.
So that's 14k of minerals spent on ships.
Bloody hell. That's going to be a really expensive fleet.
Get across 4 people, ain't that heavy?
It's really not. I haven't noticed it.
No, neither have I. Since we've been building the fleet, actually, my overall
System
per month
survey
gain
complete.
has gone up.
Same.
Lucky you, I'm broke.
It's that placebo effect.
Raiding party.
I'll beat you back to Age of Empires.
So I just deleted a frontier outpost that was on the edge of my empire, and the border retreated about a centimetre. It didn't make a difference at all.
See, mine was just the opposite. I actually was very disappointed in that. I ended up getting rid of mine thinking that my border would still push out, and it didn't. Surprisingly, it's like such a small border in that case.
Yeah, I don't think frontier outposts are worth it at this stage.
Yeah. Well, oddly, the frontier outpost was putting more actual, like, force out than the planet itself, which I didn't expect.
Depends where you put them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with Mordred on this one.
So that's a frontier outpost in Unur, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's rubbish.
Hence my comment.
That's absolute rubbish.
Who the heck are these guys? What a rebel, these guys.
I don't know who the heck are those guys.
The Jazz Gavaz Confederated Territories.
They're just up to the right of you, next to the Oba Union.
Yeah, I'm
Next
just
to
saying,
Saldaean.
they're real fishy.
Are they
Don't
actually
mean that
fish?
in their looks. No,
They
I
are
mean,
fishy.
kind of look like salamanders, but
Because that would have been amazing if they really were fish.
No, they're avian.
they're avian. Well, no, they're
No, they're not. What the
I would
heck?
hardly consider that avian. They definitely look like a
Yeah,
carp.
they're
A carp's
reptilian.
head put on
Look,
like a cobra.
The
combined
founder,
with, like,
the founder species is not the same as the species they are now.
no. Apparently.
That's weird.
I wonder if that's because that is now the majority species or something.
Don't know.
Maybe maybe
It
they
could be.
modified.
Or they probably got the once they became the majority, they allowed them to vote in leaders of that majority.
Speaking of species,
Oh yeah.
out of
sure.
interest, how many smokers are in your empire? Frozen.
Only one me.
No, I mean, how many of your race are there? How many population?
Different population or what?
If you click on contacts, and then at
Should
the
be
bottom of that tab, you have
just
empires and
30.
species. Click on
It's-
species,
Yeah.
39.
and then sort by.
Research complete.
Well, we'll just say
Yes.
smoker and then number.
It's 39. You've got 4 Londoners, 39 smokers, and 11 droids.
Oh, okay.
There's Londoners everywhere.
Not in my empire, there aren't.
Not in mine either.
There's
None in
22
mine
smokers.
either.
Can I get some more credits?
I was so generous last time, and you're asking for more already.
I've got 12 planets that have Izulians on them, but 29 planets across the galaxy. So 17 planets in other people's empires have my population.
Oh, how do you see that?
Construction
Mouse over
complete.
it in the species tab.
Londoners.
Smoker declared war on Ganobian.
Ganobian.
We know of 101 Londoners living on 17 planets, and I have. I don't know how many actually live on my planets.
Okay, so this is confusing. I have 147 pops across 29 worlds. That must be my entire population of all my species, of which some are native, and those natives are on 12 planets. Confused.
Yeah, I'm the same. I've got 6 planets in my empire that my guys live on, and there are 17 across the galaxy that we live on. So 11 planets, 11 extraterrestrial planets they've moved to, or extra empire. I don't know.
They've gone to go and form the Manchester Underground or something.
Don't make me ill.
I have 98. Living on 8 planets in our galaxy.
It's pretty laggy.
Yeah, it's a bit slow.
So who did Smoker go to war with?
Ganobian. The ones who've been bugging me for a war against Smoker forever.
Tuna,
No.
do
up?
you have any credits left?
Yeah, I currently lose some, but I can
Okay.
spare some.
I have 0 and I make 0.
Um,
Come on, ships, you can make it.
Thank you. In 2 years I'll have the next power plant.
Cheers.
Right.
Oh, I just finished mine. Let's go on a building spree.
Okay, so that's not clear at all.
What?
So, when you're colonizing a planet that's already in a sector, it doesn't appear in your planets list. But
Nope.
the cost of colonizing it is still the Empire's responsibility, not the sector's responsibility.
Yeah, I know. We discovered that earlier.
That's why I was losing 100 energy a month.
Yeah.
But it should be fine now. I think they're colonized. Yeah.
And suddenly my economy just restarts.
Because you finally got a leader?
No, because I finally got the technology
You
for
still
bigger
don't
power
have a
plants.
leader?
Still don't. How long till the election? 3 years.
You have. Why don't you hit an emergency election?
That's the thing.
It should
Depends on
be.
the government.
Oh,
that's true.
I forgot about that. You don't. It's usually just right after the it says next election. It should say emergency election right next to it, unless you're
Nope.
certain type of governments. Don't get that?
Nope. Just the election overview and that's it.
I found where you can find out how long the humiliation lasts. It's under the government stuff in modifiers.
Ah, okay. Oh, it's nice to have an economy again. I had to turn off every single one of my mineral producers.
System survey complete.
How do you turn them off?
Deactivate.
Oh, on the planet's surface.
Yeah. I went through every single one. Turn them all off.
I'm just in the process of destroying some and then rebuilding them as power plants.
Yeah, I did that a couple times.
See, I know I'll need the minerals at a later date, and I've been really, really strong on credits before, so this was just a temporary blip.
The heck
Doesn't
is this
help
sector doing?
I had a population run away.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem, isn't it? When one of them just leaves and screws everything up.
And this is why I don't allow migration. I've had that in previous games. I was like, no, not again.
Yeah, well, we are the Transport Finance League. Not going to give in to, you know, persecution of our travellers.
That's your job.
But isn't it your job?
Never.
Oh, I should have done that. I'm an idiot. Oh well.
We knew that already.
Oh, thanks. Going to be AFK for just a second. I have a phone call I need to take.
Attack!
Sound muted.
Figure out a way
Sound
to get the
resumed.
sector to really work well. Like the one I've had there is it's giving me a decent output back, but I actually go and look at it. I'm like, what are they doing with the planet? Like nothing.
don't really need minerals, actually.
For building more ships.
Yeah, but my credits don't allow it. And I'm still... I've still got a... How do you call it?
Deficit.
Alright, I'm
No, a
back.
queue. A build queue. I can build more, true. And I will. Federations, some corvettes maybe.
Working economy. So good. So good. I was kind of worried that one of you would attack me or something, and was like, I can't actually replace any of my losses.
What happens if I do this?
We have a Darth Vader again, Tuna.
Okay, so Tuna, I revoked that migration treaty
Mm-hmm.
because I think. Well, hold on. I think it was causing unhappiness among my people because they're like, "Oh, there's a treaty saying we can migrate," but I'm like, "No, you guys can't migrate."
Oh.
So maybe that might help some people out.
How have I got xenophile fanatic pacifists in my empire?
Research complete.
I'm a fanatic
passive-
materialist militarist.
Well, I've got pacifist droids. I've seen it all.
This is why me and Tom had to break up the alliance now.
Why? Because of my feelings.
Your feelings?
Yeah.
No,
It's not
because
right.
we started getting problems with our own.
Well, you're really
Oh.
getting problems with happiness.
Yeah, I was getting pretty bad.
Yeah, same.
Oh. Yeah, my whole, I had groups rising up against me.
I had no issues whatsoever.
Well, that's because you're
Because
a
you're a
militarist.
militarist, yeah.
But they would have been allied with pacifists, so that would have made them upset, but I didn't notice anything.
It's probably because of your government settings or your policies, you know?
Possibly. Dissatisfaction is not allowed.
Well, I meant more like my policy is for defensive wars, so whenever you were in an offensive war, it was absolutely killing my happiness.
Ah, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I had that as well. When we were at war,
It
everyone.
wouldn't
in my
have mattered
whole
even if
empire-
you put them in unrestricted war, which I tried.
To be fair, you started one of those wars.
Yeah. But I put unrestricted war, and then they all got ticked at me too. So, and nothing I could do would make
That's
them
fair
happy.
This defensive
Nothing.
pact's alright, just means that we can't preemptively strike anyone.
Yeah.
You can, but you're doing it alone.
Yeah, exactly, which 1 against 4, no thanks. 3
Go
against
after
4.
someone else then.
Well, the
The
options are
Yazclock don't have any allies.
Ha.
I'm surprised they haven't gone for you, actually.
their relations with me have been sitting at 67. I've been very careful not to expand any further towards them. Ooh, they are no longer overwhelming to me. Interesting.
Research complete.
Yeah, they're not to me either.
They should sit at about 3 20k stacks plus defensive networks. So, I mean, the Federation could probably take them.
Yeah, take 1, maybe.
Well, 1 at a time.
No, same time.
You can. I don't mind if the Federation wants to go to war, and we'll absorb the Axcolot ascendancy.
I was
Yeah.
thinking the Buvhadon.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Hold on,
I'll take them all out. Just take them all out one at a time.
That's true, we could. Because nobody else would be able to.
No one else will be able to. We do have to watch for Mordred's backstabbing tendencies, but
That I was gonna.
But
Yeah.
really? Slander
Yeah,
as well.
That literally is the best time to strike, though. So
Who's the one who's always been doing the backstabbing in Clash of the Titans? Because it's not me.
yeah,
It's
but
usually
Yeah,
me.
it will be you today.
No. That's just cruel.
Wait, what? I can't merge the fleets. Why not?
should be able to. I didn't have any trouble.
One needs to be upgraded. And it's still upgrading.
"65 months. Integration. Tick tock, tick tock.
Until what?
Integration.
Oh, for the Durin.
Mhm.
It's going to be interesting.
Oh, Najkalax is now first. They've overtaken Bussy.
That's because we bankrupted him with the fleet.
I still have the most planets. But not the most population. Until I integrate these guys, then I probably will again. What?
Oh, just the number of energy places I have on my building now is crazy. My entire planet is energy.
System survey complete.
I'm seeing a distinct lack of those dangerous red end game exploding attacks. I haven't seen a single one this PlayStation.
I've had one.
I haven't had any. Never seen them.
yeah, I've
Anything
seen
through.
one.
I haven't seen one yet. But then again, I'm probably a little bit behind in technology.
I would assume that I'm the furthest behind.
No, I think Smoker is.
I don't know. He's smaller and therefore more nimble. Smoker gave independence to the Galactic Enoglian Imperium.
What a nice guy.
They're just going to start begging me to attack you again.
The Candy Crush system's changed colour.
Yeah, it has.
Whose have?
Hadrakius, the Candy Crush system. It used to be green.
Oh.
I think it's being shared by about 3 of Smoker's vassals, right?
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, 3 different factions.
Oh, your vassal's in there on
Yes.
the planet.
So soon it will go a nice shade of blue. And from that point we can only imagine what glorious colours. What colour?
It'll look like a B&Q wall chart of paint. 3 shades of blue.
My favourite colour is blue. No, yellow. These power plants take for frickin' ever to build.
Yeah, one thing I don't like is that you have to go back up through the tiers. You should be able to just build a power plant 3 straight away.
Research
Yeah.
complete.
I think so too.